Tell me, Ma, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pull my hair, they stole my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of the Belfast city. She is a garden, 1, 2, 3. Pray, won't you tell me who is she? Tell me, Ma, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pull my hair, they stole my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast city. She is a garden, 1, 2, 3. Pray, won't you tell me who is she? How baboon, he says he loves her, all the boys are fighting for her. Knock at the door and they ring my bell, oh my true love knew you well. Out she comes as white as snow, rings on her fingers and bells on her toes. Old Jenny Murray says she will die if she doesn't get the fellow with the roving eye. Tell me, Ma, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pull my hair, they stole my comb, and that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast city. She is a garden, 1, 2, 3. Pray, won't you tell me who is she? Woo! Angel tree cat. The wind and the rain and the hail go high and the snow come tumbling from the sky. She's as nice as apple pie and she'll get her own lad by and by. When she gets a lad of her own, she won't tell her ma till she comes home. Let them all come as they will, for it's Albert Mooney she loves still. Tell me, Ma, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pull my hair, they stole my comb, but that's alright till I get home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast city. She is a garden, 1, 2, 3. Pray, won't you tell me who is she? Of you Irish dancing today, Joe, we're relying on you, come on. Indo tree cat. The wind and the rain and the hail go high and the snow come tumbling from the sky. She's as nice as apple pie and she'll get her own lad by and by. When she gets a lad of her own, she won't tell him out till she comes home. Let them all come as they will, for it's Albert Mooney she loves still. Tell me, Ma, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They stole my hair and stole my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of the Belfast city. She is a garden, 1, 2, 3. Pray, won't you tell me who is she? Tell me, Ma, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pull my hair, they stole my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of the Belfast city. She is a garden, 1, 2, 3. Pray, won't you tell me who is she? Tell me, Ma, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pull my hair, they stole my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of the Belfast city. She is a garden, 1, 2, 3. Pray, won't you tell me who is she? Won't you tell me? Won't you tell me? Won't you tell me who is she? Won't you tell me? Won't you tell me? Won't you tell me who is she? Won't you tell me? Won't you tell me? Won't you tell me who is she? Won't you tell me? Won't you tell me? Won't you tell me who is she? Hop, 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 hop. Hello, Facebook. Okay, let me see if I can do this. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. I bottled it. I bottled it. Can I do it? Come on. Gia Stitch. You look very convinced of that, Dinah. Gia Stitch. Hello, and welcome to our Irish show today. Everything Irish, Dinah. How's your crack? Do you mean how's the crack? Oh, God, she's a gobshite. So if you haven't been to the show before, I'm Dinah O'Brien. I'm Becky O'Brien. And together we are the O'Brien Sisters. So we really could not leave St. Paddy's Day out, being the O'Brien Sisters. Half Irish, so we had to do it, really.
Bigger half Irish. I mean, I got the leprechaun part.
So, yes, if you're coming back for the 49th show or any combination of shows in between that, thank you so much for joining us today. We hope you enjoy the show. If you're brand new, we hope you enjoy. Don't worry if you have to dip in and out. We are here forever. Forever.
We're never leaving lockdown. No. The shows stay on the pages, so what she means is you can come back and watch them all again. So If you enjoyed them the first time, come back. If you didn't see them yet, you can go back and watch some more.
And if you are enjoying the show, please share it to your friends. And if you're not enjoying the show, share it to your enemies.
Just share.
Yeah,
Share
the show. And we will visit Andrew over in Comment Corner. So be sure to get your comments down, as many as possible, because we like a chat. We do
like
have
to
the
talk.
gift of the gab,
Yes.
as the Irish would say. So I'm going to kick things off with a solo here.
Okay, well, I'm going to go then.
All right then.
Bye.
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 So this first song I'd like to perform, we've both known actually since we were knee-high to a grasshopper. But actually, I didn't know this song was Irish until a few years ago. The reason we knew it was from the movie The Jazz Singer, about the wonderful entertainer who was Al Jolson. And this song...
It was from the movie. No, Dinah. It wasn't from The Jazz Singer.
What was it from?
The Jolson story.
Oh, the Jolson story, about Jolson. That makes
Jolson
sense.
was in The Jazz Singer.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like...
Yeah, thank you. So this song, as I said, was in the Jolson story, thank you, about Al Jolson. And as many of you will know, my dad was in show business and he started off as an Al Jolson impersonator. And I believe this was one of the songs that he would have loved to be able to sing to his mum in the auditorium. So I'm singing this one for you, Dad, and dedicating it to my grandma, my namesake, Dinah O'Brien. When first I saw the love light in your eye, I thought the world held naught but joy for me. And even though we've drifted far apart, I never dream but what I dream of thee. I love you as I've never loved before, since first I saw you on the village green. Come to me and my dreams of love adored. I love you as I loved you when you were sweet, when you were sweet, 16. I love you as I've never loved before, since first I saw you on the village green. Come to me and my dreams of love adored. I love you as I loved you when you were sweet, when you were sweet, 16.
It's pretty.
It is a pretty one. And that was actually written by an Irish-American vaudevillian star, and our grandfather, who was on the Irish side, Dad's dad, was in a vaudeville act called Alan Masterson and O'Brien.
Oh,
so,
there you go.
nice little circle of information there for you.
That. Speaking of circles, Dinah.
Yes?
What do you do after you put 7 O's?
I don't know.
Your potatoes.
Somebody please rescue me from this. She takes the biscuit when it comes to madness.
Or the potato.
I think it's time to go over to... No, it's not time to go over. Do you want another song and then do you want...
What's the matter?
Oh, another song and then we'll go. So, you're going to sing this one. This one
system today.
They are leprechauns in all the systems. This was a request by many, many of our followers and supporters. So thank you so much we've tried to include as many as possible. And apologies if we haven't got your song in. But we tried.
We did our best.
We did our best. You want...
Yeah, you're going to stay on for a little bit of a harmony, are you?
Okay.
Just a little R and a little ooh. By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young girl calling. Michael, they have taken you away. For you sold Trevelyan's corn, so the young might see the morn. Now a prison ship lies waiting in the bay. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young man calling. Nothing matters, Mary, when you're free. Against the famine and the crown, I rebelled, they cut me down. Now you must raise our child with dignity. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By a lonely harbor wall, she watched the last star falling. As the prison ship sailed out against the sea, for she lived in hope and pray for her love in Botany Bay. Now you must raise our child with dignity. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Oh, that was close. I got me ships and skies and...
You did.
I went...
But you did pull it back.
I did, just about. Yeah. That was a close call. I almost said a beep word.
What did you?
Or nearly did.
Oh, don't do that.
Nearly did, but I didn't.
No.
managed to not.
Andrew, are we all right to come over to you? Okay, so over to Comic Corner we go.
You won't find it on the album. You can't buy it as a single because this is just Andrew's Corner jingle.
I said, who the hell is that?
Hello.
I said, who the hell is that?
Who the hell is that?
Who the hell is that? Yes, it's me, everybody. I'm back. We managed to iron out some of the gremlins. There's a couple more, as you can see from your reference screen. It's gone.
Our reference screen is just a screensaver.
Yes. So sorry about that, but I know public demanded that I was on screen. Absolutely demanded.
No accounting for taste. So who is online and what are they saying?
Okay, good evening, everybody. So, good evening to Matt. Matt said, guess who's back? Goofy me, who doesn't know the time change schedules. Well, neither do we.
Well,
because
yeah, we got it wrong last week.
We announced last week, didn't we, that it was this week that our clocks sprang forward. It's not. It's next week. So
it's next week. Next week we'll be back to normal timings.
Yeah, back to normal timings. And good evening to Candice, who Candice said, I made it. So glad to hear that, Candice. Good evening to Paul Watson. Hi,
Hello.
Paul. Good to see you again. Natalie Curtis, thank you very much. Natalie sent us 150 stars.
Oh,
That was really,
thank
really
you
kind.
so much.
Thank you.
Good evening from Tony Dark, who says, hello, ladies and gent. That's me. He.
About that. Debatable.
There's no debate.
He's one of the ladies. He's one of the ladies.
There ain't no ladies.
Mass debatable.
Oh, dear Lord. Jesus.
There ain't no ladies in this room. Good. Tony,
Hello.
yeah. So Tony said, good evening, ladies and gents. He can't make it live tonight. He's going to watch it back afterwards. But he shared for us, so thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Tony.
Thank
Which
you.
is really kind. Great start from Emma. And Joe Miller said, hello, Dinah. I knew you were going to wear that dress today. He can't wait for the show, dears.
Predictable.
He has his Irish shows on and he's hop-backing around.
Irish shows? You mean shoes?
Shoes. And he's
Whose boots are these shoes?
and he's... A man makes one mistake. And he's hop-backing around his kitchen at the moment.
Yeah, good.
Okay. Jane Collins. See, Jane, I can't read the Gaelic stuff. I can't read it. So she said, been looking forward to... No.
Have a go.
Because I was just like, I could stand up saying something really insulting, so I'm not going to. So Jane said...
Usually stop you.
She's been looking forward to... I really don't know what's with her tonight. I'm so sorry. She's been looking forward to this for all week, so thank you very much.
I hope we don't disappoint.
Shane said, great song and sung so well. That was
Thank
for
you.
your
Thank you
that was
so
for your
much.
first opening song.
Thank you.
Lots of rounds of applause. Have a great show. That's from Sally Denby. It's my cousin. Hello, Sally. A great start from Edna. Thank you to Tegan, who also sent 150 stars.
Oh, thank you guys. You're so generous. We really do appreciate it.
Mr. Miller has just filmed himself shuffling around in his Cookie Monster pyjamas.
Well, we need to see that
We need
immediately.
So I, for one, cannot wait. I cannot wait to see that. You got a beautiful Dinah from Joe, and said your dad will be proud.
Ah, thank you. I hope so. Thank
Majestic from Matt Moon, beautiful Dinah from Candace, lovely from Emma. Victoria Wood. We should
clarify,
She's
it's
not come
not
back
the
from
comedian.
the dead. No, it's a friend of ours called Victoria Wood.
Although we are reaching a far wider audience these days.
We
so
are.
who
aren't we?
knows?
I'm not sure if we've breached that divide yet, to be honest. She said she hasn't heard that song for years, and Hayley also says she loves that song, sung amazingly. And Matt said Biscuit O' Madness, the musical, sounds like a great show.
We'll work on it.
Can't disagree. Alan Steigel said, delightful music, girls, great listening for Sunday.
Oh, thank you.
Jane Collins said, well done, Ireland, on a fabulous win yesterday, Fields of Athenry.
Oh, yes. Yeah, did you watch the rugby?
No.
I watched the rugby
Did
yesterday.
you?
I did.
Oh, you're so
And
booked.
What?
I don't know.
We won by quite a considerable amount. as well.
I wouldn't know how they'd win. I honestly
you wouldn't know
don't
how they
understand
win?
rugby. It just looks
They
like...
get more points. They win.
I don't understand how they get... I don't get... How do
gist.
how do
It's
they
a
get
general
points?
thing, isn't
I don't
it?
know how they get points.
Using the ball, dear. Ball. It's
It's
all
not a
about
ball,
the ball.
is it? It's a funny looking...
Ball.
It's not a ball.
It's a ball, Dinah. It's a rugby ball.
All
right.
Rugby.
Maybe we should sing
The clue's
again.
in the name. Anyway, we won. Yay.
And last comment from me for now. Or two, Edna said, nice to see you back. Thank you very much, Edna. Thank you. It's good to be back. And Philip Howard said, fantastic. If you didn't fancy a Guinness before, he does now.
Oh,
You look
yeah.
like-
Pour
if I
your
put my
Guinness
head
and
this
your
way,
Baileys.
I look like I'm wearing Andrew as a hat.
Oh, it's a nice fascinator.
I
On with the
said
next
nothing
song, I
wrong.
think. On with the next song. So as I said, we try to include as many different Irish tunes and requests as possible. And this is a slightly more modern take on the Irish
I don't know if it's
tune.
modern. I think
Well,
it's quite old
it's
now. but
slightly more modern than some of the others.
It's by The Cause. Say it's true. There's nothing like me and you. Not alone. Tell me you feel it too, and I would run away. I would run away. Yeah, yeah. I would run away. I would run away with you, 'cause I have fallen in love with you. No, never have I. I'm never gonna stop falling in love with you. Close the door, lay down upon the floor, and by candlelight make love to me through the night. 'Cause I have run away. I have run away. Yeah, yeah. I have run away, run away. I have run away with you, 'cause I have fallen in love with you. No, never have I. I'm never gonna stop falling in love with you. With you. With you. I would run away. I would run away. Yeah, yeah. I would run away. I would run away with you, 'cause I have fallen in love with you. No, never have I. I'm never gonna stop falling in love with you. Have fallen in love with you. No, never have I. I'm never gonna stop falling in love with you. With you.
if I needed my finger or not.
Oh, you got all excited.
And I was
then.
like,
Did a
no,
little bit
I'm going to
this,
see if the
little bit of
computer
that.
did what I told it to do. And it did.
Look
So,
at that.
thank goodness for that. Yeah, lovely.
that's
I like
pretty
that,
song.
yeah. I did like quite a lot of the chorus
I just
music,
need to
actually.
check something, actually.
All
That's
right, Andrew.
There might be a bit of feedback, so tell everybody just to hang on.
Put your
for a
fingers
second.
there
Hold
for a
on.
minute.
Hang on.
That sounds...
A good noise.
Yes.
Right,
Not.
keep talking for a second.
Just keep talking, just keep talking,
Just keep talking.
Got any Irish jokes, Dinah?
No, not as good as yours, Becky.
Keep talking.
What do you want us to say?
I don't got words.
Anyone
now.
out there got any Irish jokes? Give us an Irish joke or two. I'll go check them after the next solo and then I'll tell them.
Keep talking.
And then I'll do a little...
Keep them clean, though, guys. Keep them clean.
Okay, that's
Oh,
fine.
you're
Thank
such a
you.
princess.
You can carry on now.
You're going to take this next one, are you?
I am. Well, you're asking me like you're not sure. Well, you want to do it?
No.
No. Okay, this one is from the very Irish musical Finian's Rainbow. And I was going to sing one of the songs the Leprechaun sings, but I thought I'd go with this
Who,
one instead.
Og?
Og, yeah.
It's you.
That's what Dinah called me. Og. Anyway, this is a beautiful song called How Are Things in Glocca Morra. I hear a bird, Londonderry bird. It well may be he's bringing me a cheering word. I hear a breeze, a river Shannon breeze. It well may be it's followed me across the seas. Then tell me, please, how are things in Glocca Morra? Is that little brook still leaping there? Does it still run down to Donny Cove, through Killybegs, Kilkerry and Kildare? How are things in Glocca Morra? Is that willow tree still weeping there? Does the lassie with the twinkling eye come smiling by? And does she walk away just to see me there, sad and dreamy there? So I ask each weeping willow and each brook along the way, and each lass that comes a-sighing to Raleigh. How are things in Glocca Morra this fine Oh, I love a bit of Finian's Rainbow.
I do too. And Brigadoon. Because this was going to be a Celtic show, but then it was round about St. Patrick's Day, so we felt like we really had to do the Irish thing. But at some point we'll do a Celtic show.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
think
do like Brigadoon too. What's your favourite song from Finian's Rainbow?
probably that one.
Oh,
Although Look to the Rainbow is
Look to the Rainbow is
gorgeous too.
pretty.
Yeah.
And Old Devil Moon.
Oh my goodness, I forgot that was from that. Or maybe Old
And
Devil
what's the
Moon.
one that you always sing to me?
When I'm not with the one I love the one I'm with. I don't even know if that's how the tune goes.
It is how it goes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to remember.
Good guess.
Thanks.
Good guess. There's some really good stuff in that.
There is.
And we could. Oh, we got to do another Celtic show.
Yeah. Heather on the Hill.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
It will be coming soon.
Go home. Go home. Go home to Barney.
I am home. Okay, I have a joke for you.
Go on then.
What's Irish and stays out all night?
What is Irish and stays out all night?
Patio furniture.
Oh, dear Lord.
That wasn't from me. That was from one of our viewers, Mr. Miller. So that was from him.
Very good, dear. Very good.
Keep them coming, guys.
All the Irish jokes.
Yeah.
Come on, there must be jokes about an Irishman and someone
I
else.
don't know if
and
you're
someone
allowed to
else.
tell them anymore.
Why?
I don't know.
I mean,
You go look them up because I'm going to
Shall I
take
go
this
look
next
them
one.
okay.
You can stay if you want.
No,
It's up to you because you always look disappointed when you have to leave me.
I know, but I miss you so much, Dinah.
I'm just here.
I'm just going to go have a little swig of tea and
All right.
look at the comments. Give me some jokes. Give me some jokes. I need the jokes.
Does she ever? So I've had the great fortune of, as has Becky, of travelling the world, doing what we love to do, singing, dancing, acting, you name it. And particularly I've had a massive kind of fortune of travelling with many Irish shows. So my first Irish show was a wonderful show called Celtic Rhythms, and a fabulous cast who, it sounds corny, but it really was a family feel. I think Andrew could attest to that. He only visited for one day, but it did have a kind of family feel of that show, didn't it?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was one of the nicest. I think it's possibly one of the nicest shows I've ever seen. Actually,
Yeah.
it was lovely.
It all just, everything worked, from the musicians right through the singer to the dancers. It was just beautiful. I've also travelled for many years with one of the biggest Irish shows in the world called Spirit of the Dance. And I actually know that, Joe Miller, he's toured with me. I think some of our other viewers, so Tony Farah has toured with Spirit of the Dance. Paul Gilbert, I think there are quite a few spiriters on there. So this next song I first heard, and Andrew did, in Celtic Rhythms. It was a beautiful arrangement by David Munro and sung expertly by Mr. Peter Corrie. So thank you for them introducing it to us. This is Andrew's lovely arrangement. Hope you enjoy.
On the first day of January 1892, they opened Ellis Island and they let the people through. And the first across the threshold of that Isle of Hope and Tears was Annie Moore from Ireland, who was only 15 years. Isle of Hope, Isle of Tears, Isle of Freedom, Isle of Fears. But it's not the isle you left behind. That isle of hunger, isle of pain, isle you'll never see again. But the Isle of Home is always on your mind. In her little bag she carried all her past and history, and her dreams for the future in the land of liberty. And courage is the passport when your old world disappears. But there's no future in the past when you're 15 years Isle of hope, Isle of tears, Isle of freedom, Isle of fears. But it's not the isle you left behind. That isle of hunger, isle of pain, isle you'll never see again. But the isle of home is always on your mind. When they closed down Ellis Island in 1943, 17 million people had come there for sanctuary. And in springtime when I came here and I stepped onto its piers, I thought of how it must have been when you're 15 years. Isle of hope, Isle of tears, Isle of freedom, Isle of fears. But it's not the isle you left behind. That isle of hunger, isle of pain, isle you'll never see again. But the isle of home is always on your mind. Yes, the Isle of Home is always on your
Ta-ta! What was that like?
Oh, yeah.
Did we get the sound and everything?
I think so, because people are still commenting.
Oh, bless
Making them
you.
cry.
Thank
They
you so
like
much. Yeah, it's a beautiful song, and Annie Moore was a real person.
Really lovely
Yeah.
song.
True story.
Shall we pop to the comments for a minute to see what everybody's
Can
saying?
do.
And I think there's a joke there you might be able to read out if you can get back to the comments.
All right, then I shall be scrolling through. Sorry about that, guys. We've, as I said, we've had a few technical problems over the last few weeks. They're not quite ironed out yet, so
They
bear
will
with
be,
us.
though, so stick with us.
They will be eventually. So thank you for staying with us.
You've got a bobble on your head.
Oh,
Come this way. There we go.
Taking over, Dinah. Taking
I know.
over.
He's pesky like that.
okay.
Leaning my
So
microphone.
so thank you all for sticking with us and for letting us know about the sound. Sorry about that. So Emma said it was worth the wait. Thank you, Emma. And Candace said lovely, but now she's crying. Such a tender version. Beautiful from Hayley. Beautiful from Jean Alexander. Lovely from Stuart Locke. Beautiful from Leslie Hanscom. And I saw. Yes, you're back, and you got a beautiful from Jean Cunnington as well.
That was Becky for Glocca.
Right, that was Becky for Glocca.
And I
Morra.
think she said something about our
okay.
song too.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jean.
Okay, lovely. So I shall let you into a secret. I know I've got to thank, we should thank all of these guys out here. Thank you to all of you. Because I would never have touched that song had we not been doing this. Because that tour that Dinah referenced, the one that she went out to, which was called Celtic Rhythms, and it was a chap called It's a singer performer called Peter Corey, who's very, very well known in Northern Ireland, and he's played John.
And in the Netherlands.
Yeah, and in the Netherlands, and also West End. And he was Javert, I think. Very talented performer. So he performed that, and it was so nice, his version of it, never touching that. And for years we kept saying we'll do it, and every time I tried to play it, I was like, no, it just doesn't sound as good as his. So thank you for making us get down to work and do it.
These shows have pushed us, haven't they? Like learning new material, getting requests week by week, and doing a different show every single week. With different material that we perhaps wouldn't have necessarily sung before.
Yes, some of which really has worked, and other songs which I probably will never sing again.
I can't think of any that you wouldn't sing again.
You've got to keep them all in your catalogue.
All of them?
Yeah, all of them.
A lot of songs to carry
catalogue,
around.
yeah. So thank you to you guys, because...
You're a singer, you're supposed to have lots of songs.
I know the chorus in lots of songs.
If we didn't have an audience, then we wouldn't have carried on doing these shows. Because there'll be no point. So thank you so much. I'm going to put it out there. If you haven't shared yet, share. Because that's the best thing you can do for us, is just spread the love. And if you're really enjoying it, there is a tip jar just pinned there. You don't have to. Some people have sent stars.
Just a little tip would be very appreciated. Just a little one. Cup of coffee, cup of tea.
I think I've come across the joke that you wanted me to read out. Is it from Alan?
Yes, that's the one from Alan.
Excuse me for a moment. So Alan has told us, two generously built ladies chatting in the pub. A drunken gentleman leaned over and said, I hear your accent. Are you two ladies from Ireland? They looked at him and screamed, Wales. He said, OK, are you two Wales from Ireland?
That wasn't the one that I meant, but that's very good.
Oh, is that another one?
There's another one. Alan sent another one.
Oh, I haven't come across that one.
It's further up.
Is it back?
It might be back. I couldn't get to it on my phone.
I can't get to it now, sorry.
I'll see if I can remember it in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're almost at the end of the show. We have 3 songs left, do we? Is that right?
Yeah, 3. Yeah.
3 songs left. So, if you haven't shared, this is the time to do it.
This is the time to do it. What are we doing next week, Dinah?
I don't know.
We don't know. What should we do next week?
I don't know. What do you want us to do next week?
Let us
Give
know
us
in
some
the comments.
ideas. Yeah. We do have lots of shows planned. We just haven't put
picked
a date on to...
You can move back.
I can move back.
She was
now.
encroaching on my space.
Well, he's encroaching on my space. What can I say? Tell your husband off. Get him in line.
Okay, so again, this song is available to download or stream or purchase on any of the music sites. A solo version, arrangement by Andrew Earwaker, vocals by Dinah O'Brien. But today we thought we'd mix it up and add Becky into the mix.
She felt bad. She's like, oh, poor old girl. Let her sing a song.
Fair city, where the girls are so pretty, I first laid my eyes on sweet Molly Malone, as she wheeled her wheelbarrow through streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels. Alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. She was a fishmonger, and sure 'twas no wonder, for so were her father and mother before, and they both wheeled their barrows through streets broad
crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh.
Well done to you.
Thanks.
First time to be fair, first time me singing it live.
Yeah.
I've never actually performed it. Just
I only know
the
it from
zip is
song.
really good on my nerves.
Is
All
it?
show. All the show. I apologise.
Is it going to go?
And I got an itchy armpit. I just
Oh.
pulling my zip up. Just keeps falling.
Speaking of itches, the story is quite interesting of Molly Malone, isn't it?
Do you want to tell us the real story?
I don't
Becky
want to
found
tell-
out the real story today. Andrew, do you want to?
Andrew, you tell us the story, because I think my version might not be the way you would tell it.
I don't really know the full story of Molly Malone.
Don't you?
Well,
You know...
I was told by a Dubliner
Okay.
whether or not to trust this guy. I don't know.
Was it my
The-
dad?
No, he's a different Dubliner that I
Okay.
don't know whether or not. Anyway, the story of Molly Malone was that it's partly so the song is like euphemistic, so it uses phrases to cover up things. So it wasn't just cockles and mussels she was selling herself, and she died of a fever. She died of something she caught from doing that. Apparently,
Sad story.
It's a sad story, and that's
All
why.
the fish died.
Well, the poor fish, yeah. But that's why we did that version that way, because actually, if you listen to the lyrics, it's a really sad song. So everybody knows it's a bit of a drinking song, alive, and a bit of a rugby song. But actually, the words are really quite. It's quite a sad tale, actually.
Yeah.
As a lot of Irish songs are, lots of laments.
Yes, this next one's a sad one too.
Oh Lord.
It is. It's
Sorry. Sorry for all the sad songs.
We got
but
a lively one at the end.
Oh yeah, we do. Where you need to be up on your feet.
And I'm going to
dancing.
go put my teeth back in ready for that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to
Vince.
listen to this one. It's my favourite.
Oh, okay.
They're my
Well, this
favourite.
one, yeah,
No
this.
pressure, Dinah.
I know this one is very full of pressure. This one, I think, is full of pressure. Is lots of people's favourite Irish tune, although it's not actually an Irish tune, is it? It's an English tune, right?
Yeah, it's one of those. Shh,
But
don't-
Irish adopted it, so
don't-
this
don't
is
ruin
kind
the
of
magic for everybody.
kind of like the Irish national anthem, I think. I'm putting this out to all of my favourite people. That's you guys, but particularly this one is for Jill. Hope you enjoy.
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the roses fallen. 'Tis you, must go and I must bide. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow. 'Tis I'll be here in sunshine as dead, I will maybe. You'll come and find the place where I am lying, and kneel and say an Ave there for me, and I shall hear those soft you tread above me, and all my grave will warmer, sweeter be, if you'll just bend and tell me that you love me, and I shall sleep in peace until you come to me. Oh, Danny boy, oh, Danny boy, I love you
Thank you. And I need to actually put a shout out to the pipe player on that as a very good friend of mine who I met on Celtic Rhythms, a multi-talented musician, various instruments, but he played the whistle on that, and that's Kieran Brady. So thank you so much. And again, it's available to download or stream, whatever you wish, if you want to, but there's no pressure.
She said she wants you to do it. By the song.
Yeah. Well, you can just do it on Spotify.
By the song, by the mug.
Oh, the mug.
The mug. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Available now.
Yes. Okay, any final comments from you, Andrew, before we...
Well, I don't want to know what you
Lots.
want to say. What the others say? What the
Lots
11
and lots and
people
lots.
say.
So, oh goodness. So, right, okay, gorgeous version of Molly Malone. That's from. I'm just going to pick out a few at random here. Beautiful version of Molly Malone. That's from Jane Collins.
Oh, thank you.
Beautiful Ladies from Edna. That was for Molly Malone. Lots and lots of round of applause. Kevin Miller said best one yet. That was for Molly Malone. Good old Molly, said Stuart. Yes. And Jane Collins said you'll definitely have to do another Irish show. There are so many more songs. Absolutely, there
we
are.
Couldn't fit any more into the show. We tried to kind of not, because we appreciate that you're spending your time with us, so we don't want to keep you all night.
Although we are going to do a midnight show one night, aren't
yes,
we?
we are.
But we need to do like some real proper kind of, you know. And a lot of this is proper Irish stuff, but there was some of the real big, some of the proper Irish ones we haven't done. We didn't get a chance to put down. So yeah, we will do. Joe said thank you very much, Dinah. I know his mum is watching and loving it. Yeah. And Jane said thank you for doing Danny Boy. I love your version, Dinah. I play it when I'm having a nostalgic day. So thank you
so much.
There are lots and lots of comments. Thank you all for joining us once again.
I think also Tony Dark did say he'd snuck in through the back door.
Oh, Tony.
Hopefully unnoticed. That's a talent, Tony. That's a talent.
So I'm going to sign off and say thank you all, and I'll see you next week.
Okay. So, anyway.
So, well, I think you need to give us some ideas of shows you would like, because we've got some ideas.
I think we've got around about 8 to 10 shows planned. We just
we would like to know what you want to hear, because at the end of the day, we're here to entertain you. So send the ideas over, bring them on. Yeah. And yes, share the show, still share the show. Keep sharing the show.
And one more time, share the show. And in the meantime, stay healthy,
and have a little dance.
Stay happy, and get up on your feet here. Up on your feet.
We'll see you next week. Bye.
On the 4th of July, 1806, we set sail from the sweet Cove of Cork. We were sailing away with a cargo of bricks for the Grand City Hall in New York. 'Twas a wonderful craft, she was rigged fore and aft, And oh, how the wild wind drove her. She stood several blasts. She had 27 masts, and they called her the Irish Rover.
We had 1 billion bags of the best Sligo rags. We had 2 million barrels of stone. We had 3 million sides of old blind horses' hides. We had 4 million barrels of bones.
We had 5 million hocks, 6 million docks, 7 million barrels of porter. We had 8 million bales of old nanny goats' tails in the hold of the Irish Rover.
There was Mickey Coot, who played hard on his flute when the ladies lined up for a set. He was tooting with skill for each sparkling quadrille, though the dancers were fluttered and bet.
With his smart witty talk, he was cock of the walk, and he rolled the dames under and over. They all knew at a glance when he took up his stance that he'd sailed on the Irish Rover.
Woo! Get those videos of you dancing along.
You got your teeth in?
I'm going to try. Here we go. Wish me luck. There was Barney McGee from the banks of the Lee. There was Hogan from County Tyrone. There was Johnny McGurk, who was scared stiff of work, and a man from Westmeath called Malone.
There was Slugger O'Toole, who was drunk as a rule, and Fighting Bill Tracy from Dover, and your Mike McMccann from the banks of the Bann, who's a skipper on the Irish Rover.
We had sailed 7 years when the measles broke out, and the ship lost its way in the fog. And that whale of a crew was reduced down to 2, just myself and the captain's old dog.
Then the ship struck a rock. Oh Lord, what a shock! The bulkhead was turned right over, turned 9 times around,
and the poor old dog drowned.
I'm the